welcome back to Technique Tuesday. This is Ballroom Feed. My name is Chris, and we are going to do the difference between international Latin and American rhythm. Some of the most obvious differences between the two styles are there's different dances in each style. They do share cha-cha, rumba, but they are slightly different. And then Latin has samba, paso, and then jive, obviously. And then rhythm has swing, bolero, and mambo. So there are different dances in each style, but people often confuse them because let's just stick with, let's say, cha-cha, rumba right now. The technique is a little bit different in these two styles, right? Most obviously Latin, we dance or change weight through straight legs. So the moment that my leg hits the floor and I start to put weight on it, it's already straight. Where in rhythm, typically, we try to change weight on a bent knee to have delayed leg and delayed hip action. So maybe the steps are a little bit smaller, the action's a little bit more delayed, which is just some of the technical differences between the styles, right? So if I dance cha-cha like I would in Latin, I take steps through straight legs. You can see the step backwards, long straight legs as I take this step. Or if I dance it in rhythm, I try to bend through my legs, getting a little bit of a delayed action. The speed of cha-cha is the same in both styles. However, in rumba, it is much slower in Latin and faster in rhythm. We have to take smaller steps in the rhythm version of it. The basic is a box, so it's much different in terms of how it moves around the floor from the Latin basic. And then if we move towards other dances like samba and paso in Latin, they actually travel around the floor. So it takes up much more space. Where in rhythm, the other dances like swing and bolero don't travel, they're all just stationary dances, you know, with very different feeling to them and technique from the Latin styles. Then finally jive and Latin, very fast but stationary. And then rhythm has that mambo dance, so more in the Latins, or the, Latin's a bad word to use in this, but like kind of more towards the club style of the dances. Rhythm is typically easier to social dance, so it's taught more in studios in terms of partner dance friendliness. There's a basic you can kind of default to and patterns you can use off of it that are easier to kind of maneuver between. And then Latin, you have to kind of string some patterns together along, which is why all these American styles were created. So technically it has those leg action differences, different dances in each style, and competitively now there's like upwards of 6-7 different divisions that pros can compete in. Latin being one, rhythm being one. We did a video earlier on standard and smooth being different dances, different styles, and then we do some club stuff in different styles. So many choices to have at this point. In the studio at least, we teach over 25 different dances in the studio, all having different techniques and styles and whatnot. So if you have any questions on these dances specifically, the difference between styles and whatnot, please let us know. We have ballroomfeed.com as our website. Hundreds of videos up on there, a bunch of Technique Tuesdays. Our YouTube we post 3 times a week, so check us out, and we'll see you next week. Bye.